So this is interesting. Realme, if you guys do not know the company, is a company that makes cheap budget type phones. And why they're so successful is because, let's be honest, at the end of the day, you don't want to spend $1,200 on a cell phone every single year. You want to get as cheap and budget of option as possible. This is why the fan editions of the Galaxy series, the Galaxy S series, has been so successful. Because at the end of the day, you might say, hey, I love this Galaxy S cell phone, but I just can't spend $1,200 every single time a new one comes out. So they say, instead, Samsung, you could have a Galaxy S22 Fan Edition, which is a $600-700 phone, and we take the best options available out of the cell phone, the big dog, and we make that version, right? Well, with Realme being that same type of concept, this could get interesting in the foldable, flippable phone industry, as they are set to possibly release versions of their phones sometime this year. So imagine, for example, a Galaxy Z Fold 4 type clone that's available in America and could come in at a price tag of $600-700. That would be really interesting. And same concept with the Galaxy Z Flip 4 clone, which would be, again, like I said, very budgety, probably coming in at like $200-300. Now, the real problem with this whole idea is the fact that usually the reason why budget phones are budget phones is because they're not really that good. Usually. Now, again, like I said, it's not always the case, but sometimes the reason why people don't like budget type phones is because it just simply won't really, it's not a good phone. I mean, you might say, oh, this is interesting for money-wise, but let's say you got a Realme foldable phone that had no NFC, no waterproofness, no wireless charging. The screen inside worked, but it was kind of buggy, not 100%, not the best. It was pretty much like the equivalent of going from a regular switch here to an OLED switch, right? Where you have a plastic type screen to an OLED panel. And to some people, that might be okay. Some people say, hey, listen, as long as I'm not spending $700-800 on a cell phone, I don't mind going with a very much cheaper option. Because of that, there will be a market for this. And there definitely will be an industry created in this type of circumstance. And I'll be honest with you, I couldn't hold myself back from picking one up. Especially if it's the correct price tag, this could completely change the whole entire industry. Instead of it being, oh, we're just going to have, crazy expensive phones that nobody really wants to spend the money on because it just costs way too much. Now set to, wow, these phones are very affordable, nice, and we can actually pick them up for a good price. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'm definitely interested in hearing your thoughts and opinions of a more budgety, and even if Realme doesn't do it, would you want to see a budgety type foldable, flippable phone? The reason why, again, and I'm just going to play devil's advocate here, the reason why these phones are not usually affordable / budgety is because it costs so much to make them. We found out with the Galaxy Z Fold series, it costs so much to make the Z Fold 4 that's the reason why it's not why it's so expensive. Is that you can't really make it for a very cheap price tag, so it's hard to really justify or even any way make it any cheaper, because how can you make something cheaper if you're losing money? The point of, business and, life in general is not to lose money. But definitely down below your thoughts and opinions. I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys are thinking about the idea if, a phone of Realme or whoever creates a foldable version of a cell phone that's a budget option. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.